It's the last day of quarterfinals in the 2025 Minnesota Boys Basketball Tournament. A Class A matchup here on CCX. Heritage Christian Academy of Maple Grove, the number 7 seed, taking on the number 2 seed, Dawson Boyd from Dawson, Minnesota. From the Target Center in Minneapolis, John Jacobson and Greg Miller, excited to bring you high school basketball, our final telecast of the season before we turn it over to Channel 45 for the semifinals and finals. And Greg, Dawson Boyd, terrific team, number 2 seed in this tournament, and they're the favorite today, no doubt.
No doubt. I mean, it's going to be a tough road for Heritage Christian, but, that's why you play the games. Dawson Boyd's got some size, skill. They got guys going to play Division II college, and, they're definitely the favorite.
First tournament appearance for them since 1991. Heritage Christian here a year ago lost in the quarterfinals, but came back to win the consolation championship. And in talking to the Eagles this week, they think having played at Target Center here a year ago, they played a regular season game here against Melrose this year. They're kind of familiar. The lights aren't bothering them. The vastness of the arena. They think that'll help them today.
Definitely. The first time you play on this court, kids can get kind of nervous, and the shooting's a little bit difficult, and it's longer court. I watched the games yesterday and in person or 2 days ago, and you could just tell teams are getting gassed running the extra 5 feet that they got to run both ways.
Veteran team for Heritage Christian Academy. They've got 4 1,000-point career scorers. Dawson Boyd has 3 on their side, so a lot of experience on the court today. Let's start with our key players with the Eagles, and one of the seniors, 6'4" forward, Abu Tarawali. He is a force in the inside.
Definitely. He's going to the Gophers to play football. That should tell you something right there. And he's a great rebounder. He's got over 1,200 rebounds in his career, which is amazing. And, they have a bunch of guys who can score. They got 4 guys who've been together for 4 years playing varsity. So, he's a guy who's a glue guy for them. He does a lot of the hustle plays and set screens, rebounds, and he can get some buckets inside.
And for Dawson Boyd, Brayson Boyd, listed as 6'8", but he'll play all over the floor, kind of an inside-out guy and comfortable shooting outside. But as you can see, he can also get up on the boards as well.
And that's going to be interesting to see the matchup between him and Tarawali. Tarawali's going to have to get physical with him and not get into foul trouble because Boyd is really skilled, and he'll take him outside, but he definitely has a size advantage in this game too. So I would think he'll take a good amount of time inside too.
All-time leading scorer and rebounder in Blackjacks team history. Number 2 versus number 7. The winner moves on to the semifinals Friday here in Minneapolis. We'll take a break, come back, tip this one off. Heritage Christian, Dawson Boyd next on CCX.
At Topline Financial Credit Union, we love getting to be part of our members' big moments. Whether it's making home improvements, going to school, building a business, or even getting married. An interest-only home equity line of credit with payments as low as $50 per month can help you get there. It's just one of the ways we're helping our members on their financial journeys. Become a Topline member and let us be a part of yours, because connected, we all do better.
From downtown in the Target Center, Heritage Christian and Dawson Boyd. Class A quarterfinal round basketball today on CCX. Welcome inside the Target Center. Fans from the Dawson Boyd, West Central Minnesota, excited, and Heritage Christian with a big student contingent here on hand for this one to cheer on their Eagles. This is the 3rd game in the 4A bracket. 2 games already have been completed. Here at Target Center, the number 1 seed, Cherry, very impressive in their opening round win. Wait to get back to another championship. They win the first game big, bold, 89-57. Nevis over Henning in the 4-5 game, and the winner of this game will take on either Goodhue or Red Lake County in the second semifinal, which comes up on Friday afternoon. Starting lineups being introduced out on the floor, and here are the starting 5 for you. Shokeye, Moulton, Haig, and Tarawali are all seniors and 1,000-point scorers. Griffin Boone's a junior, the other starter for Heritage Christian. And for Dawson Boyd, Gunnar Liebel, Carson Stratmon, Brayson Boyd, Jackson Hasted, and Drew Helmlin. A couple of sophomores in there. And then the seniors, Greg, Drew Yamelin, and Bryson Boyk, as we talked about in the pregame. Two really good senior players for them.
Forward, senior number 10, Drew Yamelin.
First time for Dawson Boyd in the tournament since the early 1990s. We mentioned Heritage Christian here a year ago. But Dawson Boyd had a really good season, ran through a good Section 3, which usually is a good Section 3, and they played really good basketball down the all season, but down the stretch.
Yeah, and they beat Hills Beaver Creek by 6 points, so that must have been a tough game in the championship. And typically they got like 4 or 5 teams just from that section alone that are really good. This year I think maybe not quite as good as normal, but still a tougher road I think maybe than Heritage. But give Heritage credit, they went to state 2 years in a row, and that's an amazing feat. And I could just tell looking at the guys right now, they look calm and collected. Like you said before, coming to the state tournament the first time is definitely nerve-wracking, and the second time you feel a lot more at home. And I think that might bode well for them.
Corey Larston, 20th year head coach at Dawson Boyd. First time for him as a head coach here in the state tournament. And Tim Herman, 21st year's third time as head coach of Heritage, getting them to state 2018. And then, you mentioned, back-to-back champions out of Section 4A.
Coach Herman's a great coach. I got to know him a little bit in our summer league that he would come to at Armstrong and bring his teams. He always had the smallest school in the league. We were playing, the big-time competition, and he really was not afraid of that and wanted his guys to improve.
Boyk and Haig to tip this one off. State basketball here on CCX.
These Dawson Boyd kids are big when you see them up close.
Boyk winning the opening tap, first possession for the Blackjacks. Gunnar Liebel into the front court. Carson Stratmon and then back to Liebel.
Starting out in a 2-3 zone.
Trying to go inside to Boyk, knocked away, and a turnover on the first possession for the Blackjacks.
Good defense, head on a swivel and got a turnover right away off their zone.
Choquet trying to take his player off the dribble, goes to the rim, not good. Tara Wally gets fouled as he was starting to go up with a shot, and there'll be a foul on Drew Yamelin, the 6'7" senior forward.
Choquet, he's a really good athlete, and he can get to the cup. It's a real nice drive to start the game. Looked totally confident. Offensive rebounding is big. That can get you extra possessions.
Tara Wally lost the ball, stepping in and taking it away was Stratmon. So each team with a turnover on its opening possession. Label out to the corner, putting it on the deck. Yamelin shoveling it inside. Boyd couldn't get the shot to go, gets his own rebound. Follow-up try, not good, but it'll go to the line as he gets fouled by Tara Wally.
I was just going to say maybe playing zone is to help keep Tara Wally out of foul trouble if he's in a man-to-man situation, but here he picks up a foul. Really, that one, he didn't need to reach down like that. He should have just walled up, and if he makes it, he makes it. You can't afford to get him in foul trouble.
First point on the board of the afternoon for Dawson Boyd.
I guarantee you, if you're Dawson Boyd, you've seen a lot of zone. You've seen everything that anyone can throw at you when you're playing some of these teams that are definitely outmanned against you. They're going to junk it up all season, so a zone's not going to really scare them, but if you play your zone well, the zone can be effective. So that's what Heritage is hoping.
First points on the board on the 2 free throws from Brayson Boyk. Moulton picks up his dribble, gets it back out to Choquet. Trying to attack. Oh, nice little spin move around and drops in.
Yeah, he's definitely not nervous. Really 2 nice attacks to start the game.
Now we're tied up at 2. Jumper in the lane, up and in. That's Yamelin scoring his first field goal. And it's 4-2, Dawson Boyd. Choquet shot, not good, and the rebound taken down by Stratmon.
And they're trying to isolate Choquet, let him go to work. He's getting good looks. Made one of them and they got an offensive rebound on the other one.
Label out top, looking inside, open 3 from Stratmon, not good. Offensive board, nicely done by Yamelin. They gather it in. Shot clock resets.
That's another issue with playing zone. You give up a lot of offensive rebounds.
Label missed on the 3. Last touch by Boyd. Heritage basketball.
I do like the idea of playing zone to start, though, too. It kind of slow down a high-powered offense. They score a lot of times in the 80s and, you know, make them work the ball around. I'm hoping they get to play some man-to-man, though, as we go, because they're not a bad man-to-man team.
Terawali and to back off, and Shohei hits.
Yeah, they're really not doing anything special to guard Shohei, and they better start taking him serious. They already got 4 shots up.
Big score for them this season. He ties this game up. Voigt from the corner picks up his dribble and then off to Stratmone. Label, side of the lane, and fouled from behind was Yamelin.
Yeah, they went under the screen. If you do that against him, he's going to bury it. Next time, they'll probably go over top.
Fouls on Booms, his first. Terawali with the rebound here.
Big time rebound. Definitely a man rebound there.
Right. Shohei gets fouled. And that'll be on Hasted, his first.
Yeah, I really like how calm and collected HCA is. They're not like overly emotional either way, and they just seem like they're ready to play.
Terawali turns and scores.
That's big. That's really big for Heritage Christian. If they can score inside in the paint, which they can, Terawali, he's a big body in there, so even though he's not quite as tall.
3-pointer too strong. Boyd the offensive rebound and put back on the miss from Yamelin.
Yeah, they're going to have to get group rebounding down there. Everyone's got to go help and squeeze that guy because he'll just jump and get it over everybody. That's Boyd.
Here's Haig. Puts it on the deck. Churns. Shoots on his first shot. Not good. And the rebound by Liebel.
Haig usually has about, quite a few shots up by now, and that's his first shot.
And swinging around to Boyd. Liebel for 3. Good offensive board. Put back. That wouldn't go in. Terawali. The rebound. Close-in chance there for Hasted, but couldn't finish. Haig underneath. Bothered by the defensive pressure and missed the shot.
Yeah, he thought he got hit in the arm.
Another turnover. Heritage will push it back. 2-on-1. Haig attacking. Oh, not quite and one. But we'll get a foul on Jackson Hasted. That'll be his second, Coach, early here in the first 4 minutes of play, 5 minutes of play. We'll get it again.
Yeah, he's a really good scorer. Last time I saw him play was against the Maranatha, and you know, he thinks one thing when he gets the ball, and that's attack.
Haig averaging 18 a game. Misses on the first free throw. First substitutions, Bo Johnson, a 5'11 senior guard, in for Dawson Boyd, and Aaron Palmer, junior, in for Heritage Christian. Give them some length.
Yeah, definitely. Palmer could definitely give them something they need in this game, a little bit more height. He's a good jumper, and he's got good size.
Haig hits on the free throw. Booms missing on the steal attempt out high.
Just about got that. Booms is a great anticipator. The Bulldog in there.
Liebel lost it briefly, gets it underneath the Boyd. Fouled by Palmer, and he hits the basket.
Yeah, Boyd knows what to do. He against that zone, he's not sitting out there shooting threes. He's going inside. He sealed his man. Nice catch with his left hand. Really sealed him off and got the and one.
Averaging nearly 22 a game. A good start for him today. Misses on the free throw, though, and pulled down by Haig.
Heritage Christian's got to like the way this game started. They definitely don't look like, you know, this is a mismatch by any means.
Haig turning, and it stripped out about, and then lost it off his leg. Turnover, Heritage.
Yeah, he didn't quite protect the ball. He probably should have kicked that one to the corner.
Off his left knee, at least the referee saw it that way.
And they probably got him scouted that when he drives, you know, he doesn't usually pass too much because he's such a good scorer. They're probably going to crowd the lane when he drives.
Yamelin spins. Oh, great dish off to Boyd for the dunk.
Great interior passing against the zone. They're smart. They're, you know, the Blackjacks are not just jacking up threes.
Choquet off to Palmer. And back out to Haig. Go back to Palmer on the block. Choquet, mid-range shot, kind of off balance, not good. Booms had a hand on it, couldn't get it. Ahead to Boyd. No dunk this time, but he lays it in.
Could be a timeout here
already.
coming. Not right there this time, but I think if we get another part of this run, they'll probably call timeout.
6-0 scoring run for the Jacks. Turnover, steal here. Yamlin underneath, 2 more. A timeout for Heritage. Basket by Liebel. He's having a good season as well and puts this one in for his first basket, and now it's 14-7.
And that whole thing happened with Tarawali on the bench, and they're trying to get him back in. Yeah, great interior passing from Hemlin to Boyk for a sweet pass, and that's a nice elevation there. He's got springy legs.
A good recruit for Southwest Minnesota State, right?
No doubt. They won. They tied for the championship this year, so they're a good team and joining a good squad.
And that last basket by Liebel, he's another 1,000-point scorer for them in his career. Now 7 points happened in a hurry for Dawson Boyd, or 8 points rather, to take the 7-point lead now.
I'm looking at Dawson Boyd's bench. It looks like, you know, they might only go 6 or 7 deep, so that foul trouble could be an issue.
Choquet out of the timeout into the front court. Palmer looking inside. Tarawali backing down Boyd and gets fouled.
Great shot fake for Tarawali. And that's a smart play by coach. Get that ball inside to your big guy and see if you can get their guy in trouble, foul trouble.
Even if you've got a little height on him, which Boyk has,
You got the girth.
It's a big man. You're trying to keep off the block there.
But he is so tall. If he would have held his ground, though, he probably would have got a piece of it. So a shot fake was smart. They should keep doing that, going inside. I mean, truthfully, after watching the first part of this game, with Boyk in the game, it's going to be hard for them to win. If they could get him neutralized with some foul trouble, that'd be huge.
Missed both free throws, though, and Boyk rebounds for Dawson Boyd.
Got a 1-3-1 zone coming out this time. A little trapping action, mixing up the defenses.
Boyk throws it to the corner to Yamlin. On the baseline was Johnson. Back to Yamlin. Corner three is good.
Nice looking three by a 6'7" senior forward. Silky smooth stroke there.
Lead suddenly 10 for Dawson Boyd. Booms, curls around, spins, lost his footing a little bit, gets it off to Palmer. And back out high to Haig. Haig to the basket and scores.
Big bucket there.
On Haig's first field goal today, he's got 3 points. Boyd bounce pass right to Choquet.
That 1-3-1 will do that. You'll get some steals and you get fast breaks out of it.
Choquet with 6 points to lead Heritage.
Another
Yamlin,
deflection.
ball deflected. Tarawali couldn't quite collect it, but Booms has it. On the floor again, a little foul whistled here against Liebel.
Nice answer by HCA. And this all started with a steal out of the 1-3-1. The thing I like too, they put Palmer at the top and he deflected the second one, that one right there, and that's how they got the steal, because they got a 6'7" guy out top. Yeah, nice coaching decision there by Coach Herman. A little set play.
Maybe it's weathered the storm here, and down to 6. Tarawali draws a double team, turns in the lane, a little too strong. Palmer trying to crash to the offensive board, but Boyk had position.
6'7" and a 6'8" guy trying to alter your shot. It's tough.
Corner three missed, but stripped away. And Dawson Boyd keeps it, then Boyd makes them pay by hitting a three.
That was big. Terwalli's got to hang on to that ball. He wasn't expecting someone to just try to rip it out of his hands, and then they bury a three right after it. Those are tough.
Big play by the Blackjacks to set up that three. Boyd's first three tonight. Certainly capable of hitting from that distance. Choquet, quick to the rim, missed on the shot though.
I like that set play. They cleared out the whole baseline area for Choquet to drive.
Liebel to Boyd. Corner three from Johnson, and he hits.
That's the weakness of 1-3-1. I also don't think they got set in their zone in transition there. They weren't sure who was supposed to be where.
Well, as I said, Heritage kind of settled down. Then Blackjacks get back-to-back threes, and all of a sudden they're up by 12. Palmer, and he gets fouled by Yamlet.
I like that Palmer. The first couple times he had it, he wasn't really looking at the bucket at all, and it's good for him to be aggressive. For them to win, he's going to have to do something. He can't just keep his back to the basket and pass to his teammates. He's got to try to score.
Gunnar Olsen in for the first time today for Dawson Boyd. And Jackson Hested also in. That shot in. And there's Griffin Boone's first hoop of the day for Heritage Christian.
Great drive off the one-hand scoop shot. The way they play offense, they try to create driving lanes.
Label too strong on the
wow, what
shot.
A rebound. He didn't even jump on that rebound, and he got that. He's so strong. That was awesome.
Booms back to Tarawali, gets it back to Booms. Palmer drives the lane, kicks it out. Haig fakes the three, goes to the rack
Beautiful
and scores.
moves. And Haig being a lefty, that's a big advantage. I don't care what level you're at. It's just that little split-second advantage you get on your first step.
Boyd mid-range shot, not good. Tarawali, another rebound.
Heritage Christian answering. This would be a big possession here. I mean, they got four guys who've scored 1,000 points. Heritage knows how to score the ball.
Haig off to Palmer. Palmer spinning, traveled.
Oh, I like that move, though. He finished it. I wasn't sure if he even traveled on that. He just kind of jumped with his one foot, but his pivot foot, to me, looked like it was down. Yeah, nice one-handed scoop there. That's a move that they teach nowadays. They didn't do that back in the day. And then hanging in the air for the nice left-handed three for Haig. That was beautiful.
You didn't get taught that at Robbinsdale by Coach Hill? Anything like that?
One-hand scoops off the dribble. We didn't do that too often.
You would have had to go to the bench probably if you tried that, right?
Unless you made it. He didn't care then.
Yamlin spins it around. Stratmone into the corner and back out. They work it. The ball movement here. Choquet knocked the ball away, but it comes free to Boyd. Shot clock under 10. Oh, great baseline pass, but missing on the reverse layup try was Stratmone. They get the loose ball again. Shot clock resets and put up and in. A soft shot there by Jackson Hasted, the sophomore. His first basket today.
Yeah, they definitely need someone besides their big two to come through for them, for Dawson Boyd. And that last time defensively, I thought maybe I saw a triangle and two or something. Hard to tell.
Choquet, contested jumper, not good. Strong rebound by Yamlin, the 6'7" senior. Boyd will bring it up court. Lost it. Tarawali got a hand out of it. I think he was also the last to touch it.
Substituting for Grayson Boyd is number 33.
Gunnar Olsen back in, and Boyd will get a rest. Jesper Sinstelen was in a couple of whistles ago. Number 5, he's guarding Liebel on the ball right now for Heritage. Liebel to the basket, not good. Tarawali, yet another rebound.
Liebel's a nice player. Definitely a strong kid, especially for he's a junior, I guess, but.
It's a good bounce pass here into Tarawali over Olsen, who gets fouled.
Great recognition there by HCA. And no one out on the floor right now can stop Tarawali. They got to really try to use that. And then they got to make their free throws. I mean, they're going to have to shoot a high percentage here in this game to be able to win it.
We did a story with the Eagles mid-season about these the seniors with the 4,000-point scores. And Tarawali had a choice. She could have enrolled early at the University of Minnesota, like a lot of D1 players do, winter semester, and gotten going in the PJ Flex program, but he committed to his fellow teammates. He wanted to come back for the last year of high school basketball. And
I think that's admirable
he had no
two
regrets
ways.
over doing that.
Yeah, that's admirable for him to do that for his teammates and also for the Gophers. You know, they obviously didn't pressure him and say, you got to come here. And so that's good. Trying to draw the charge
Trying to draw the charge, yeah, was Sistelin, didn't get it. Liebel with the ball again, back into the hands of Yamelin. Yamelin from 15. Tarawali with his 7th rebound here in the first half.
That's good defense by Heritage. They'll give up that jumper right there anytime.
Choquet trying to dribble the ball past his defender and lost it instead. Yamelin to the basket, and he gets fouled.
That time Choquet needed to get the ball moving because they're all loaded up on him, ready for him to drive now that they've seen him. Yamelin needs definitely a skilled player for a 6'7" guy.
That is his first. Team's
Fouls on Sinstelen, it's his first. He'll come out and Booms back in.
And Coach said Booms is the guy who's kind of the instigator guy on their team, not in a negative way, but in a good way. He's kind of a pesky guy out there and hustles a lot and strong. Kind of gets under the skin of the opponent.
Yamelin hitting on the free throws.
Number 24, Griffin, Booms.
7 points for him in the first half. The lead is 11. Biggest lead, 12 so far for Dawson Boyd. Choquet, little scoop shot, wouldn't go. Tarawali, another rebound, puts it up and in.
Good two-man game there. I wouldn't mind having a guy like that when I was in high school to set a ball screen for me. Definitely going to get open looks.
Liebel, ball deflected in the air. It's going to be taken by Booms. To the basket, Stratmon contesting, and Moulton there following the play, and Jonah Moulton got his first basket. So the time, I think the Booms took a little bit of a shot on that last play, and the referee was just checking to make sure he was okay on this play.
Yeah, it was a great play by Moulton to make sure they followed the play. They're really getting a lot of deflections in their zone, so they have given up some rebounds and some, good looks, but at the same time they've created some turnovers with it, and that's what they're going to have to do when they stick in these zones. They got quick hands.
Yamelin, the Boyk who's back in. Boyk's three, spins out. Boom, up strong for the rebound.
And you got to pick your poison with Boyk. I mean, he can make threes, but I'd rather have him shoot threes and be underneath.
Owen Haig for three, and Heritage back to within 4.
Gotta love it how they come back twice in this game now.
The ball movement here by the Blackjacks. Yamelin traveled. No hesitation, took a step.
Another turnover. There's Boom, nice pass to the corner. Haig's always shot ready. Beautiful looking shot from the corner. Great follow through, nothing but net. Couldn't really tell the defense AC was in there. They're junking it up pretty good here today. Even the old coach sometimes can't tell what they're in.
Moulton for three, way short. Out of bounds.
I love the body language of ACA though. You know, a guy airballs a shot, no one's shaking their head, putting their head down. They're all calm, they're all positive. They believe in themselves. I love it.
Liebel to Johnson, one dribbled, corner. Yamelin moves in, goes back out. Stratmon up, and it comes out. Ball tipped out of bounds off Dawson Boyd. Stratmon, the lone starter on either team, who hasn't scored yet, missed on that one.
Yeah, good looking shot. And
yep.
But if you're ACA again, their game plan is working pretty good. Like you're getting guys shooting shots away from the bucket, and maybe some guys who don't shoot it a lot. That's always good.
Booms takes his place in the corner with Haig. Now to Tarawali, spinning on Boyd. Travel.
Oh man. I have to see the replay on that one. It's possible that he dragged his pivot foot. I thought it was a really sweet move. Let's see here. 1, 2. I don't know. But it was a smart move and a smart play, and, you know, definitely could get their Boyd in foul trouble.
Yeah, right decision just to
maybe shuffled it
to go. And there's Yamlin. Good assist there from Bo Johnson. Yamlin now with 9 points. Haig spins, short jumper, short. Rebound by Yamlin. The Boyd to the corner. Liebel, Yamlin, back out. Johnson into the lane, poked away with Booms. Whistled for a foul, reaching in.
The Blackjacks they have a good strategy in offense too. They're not just throwing it around the ring, they're trying to get dribble penetration.
Johnson short on the three. Yamlin fouls it up and in.
And they've definitely been well coached against zone. Go to the glass. They've got quite a few offensive rebounds.
Karawali for three, spins out.
Really looked nice. I mean, he shot that with confidence, and they were giving him the shot.
Under 3 minutes to play, first half. Dawson Boyd led almost the whole way here, up by 8.
Nice block.
Yamlin gets blocked by Palmer.
That's a big lineup they have in right now. It's the biggest lineup they can put out there.
Booms curls into the paint. Shot for him won't go. Tarawali, another rebound, trying to muscle his way up, and gets fouled.
That's 2 on Yamlin.
I think it's 3, Greg.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's his 3rd. So Yamlin, who's, along with Boyd, their top scorers,
Yeah,
going to have to come out here.
And Yamlin's arguing
points,
that.
5
Sorry.
rebounds so far.
Yeah, sorry. He's arguing that call, but I mean, if you got 2 fouls in the first half, you have to just wall up and let the guy shoot it. You can't try to get the ball there.
Missed on the free throw.
They've been missing a lot of free throws.
Yeah. 1 for 5 today for Tarawali from the line. That was a 1-on-1. Jackson the lead with just over 2 minutes to go, first half. But Yamlin now on the bench with 3 fouls. Hasted, then to Boyd. Go around and in.
That's a tough
touch,
shot.
doesn't he?
Great touch from about 8 feet. Most people don't make that shot.
Boyd with 15 points now. Choquet fade away on the baseline, not good. Tarawali and 1.
Farewell, he's the man in there. He's very determined, really hitting the glass. I'd like to see him make this free throw to give him some confidence because he's going to be shooting a lot of free throws this game. Great play, got his body in there. Fans from Dawson Boyd don't like the call. They saw the replay up there. They didn't think it was a foul, but I thought it was a body.
And that's 3 on Jackson Hasted. So we have 2 guys now with 3 fouls for Dawson Boyd.
You know, sometimes in 1A you don't have as much depth as some of the bigger schools and stuff, right? And you don't go deep into your bench a lot against the better teams. So foul trouble is huge in this game.
Liebel's got blood or something on him. The referees are going to make him at least get it attended to here.
So they're going to wait for him?
Are we going to, as I say, we're not going to substitute here? We're going to wait till he gets
usually you just you have to sub if they can't get in right away.
Right.
But he called
timeout. They're going
timeout.
to take a timeout. So
Smart.
Coach Larson taking a timeout. You know, I mean, their team is up 8, but you've got 2 guys now, including Yamlin, one of your big scorers, now with 3 fouls before halftime.
And if HCA was making their free throws at a decent rate, it would probably be like a 3 or 4 point game right now. So HCA's got to be happy with how they're playing.
Well, Heritage Christian Academy, just a little drive-in from 494 and Bass Lake Road, 17 miles. And the Dawson Boyd high school to here, 146 miles.
So I know you did some radio out there in the Dawson Boyd area.
My first job out of college was at KDMA Radio in Montevideo. I was there for about 3 years. And Dawson Boyd, about 15 miles down the road, 212 from Monty. So Dawson Boyd is one of the schools that we covered outside of Montevideo. Cool. Clarkfield, Granite Falls, Appleton, Madison.
How many years ago was that, 50?
It seems like 50.
Just kidding.
Almost 40.
We're the same age, so who am I to talk?
Terrell, Dawson Boyd fans still unhappy about that last foul call. And there, Terrell Wally connects on a free throw. What a first half for him. 8 points, but 11 rebounds in the first half.
Wow,
and he's going to get a
really,
rest.
He really's got the eye of the tiger going for those rebounds.
Boy, attacking shot up, not good, and a foul.
I saw Griffin Booms that time really did a good job on the weak side of that zone. He snuck in there, and if they would have passed it, it probably would have got stolen. So they know what they're doing in the zones.
Fouls on Haig, his first. Boyd 2 of 3 from the free throw line today.
I remember last time Tarawali came out of the game, there was a big run. I'd be interested to see how much, if they sit him out the rest of the half or just give him a 30-second rest with a minute 33 to go.
Gunnar Liebel back in at that buzzer. 1 out of 2 on the free throws. Palmer rebounded to miss. Choquet to Booms and off to Moulton. And then out high to Haig, 1:20 to go. Choquet spins, gets free to the basket and scores.
Great spin move, great body control. Choquet is a really smooth player, always calm and under control. 6-point lead.
Minute to play in the half. Boyd spinning, and he traveled.
And I sense the Blackjacks getting a little bit rattled here. I don't think they expected this much competition.
Heritage basketball trying to get it under 5 here before the half.
Spreading the court. Looks like they're just going to let Choquet go one-on-one when it's time, and he's probably going to kick to a shooter in the other corner.
Trying to go, and Johnson, nice job by him to strip it away from behind.
He should have kicked it to a shooter in the other corner. Exactly what should have happened. He drew the double team, but he tried to force it a little bit.
Shot clock a little bit ahead of the game clock, so they can't hold for 1, but it's within half a second. So essentially, this will be the last possession. Liebel. Boom's getting right in his grill, knocks it away. Oh, can't keep it in bounds.
That Boom is a feisty player, man. I love watching that guy. He's the kind of guy who can inspire your whole team. I know Coach Herman said they haven't played their best complementing each other all season. He said they got a lot of good players and they have spurts when they do, but like everybody lifting each other up and making each other better. And I think in the second half, if they just make a couple more passes when they're driving and stuff, they might be able to get some better looks.
Shot clock down to 5. Liebel for 3. Short. Follow-up try at the buzzer. Not good from Johnson. And we go to halftime. Dawson Boyd, the number 2 seed, up on number 7 Heritage for the good first half. 34-28 Blackjacks.
Yeah, Heritage Christian walking off the floor. Coach Tim Herman, I can tell he's got the look in his eye like we can get this game. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but it's definitely doable.
We'll take time out. We'll come back. First half highlights and more from the Target Center. 34-28 Class A boys basketball continuing on CCX after this.
In 1935, Topline Financial Credit Union was founded by workers from our local phone company, by people who dedicated their lives to keeping our community connected. At Topline Financial, that dedication lives on because we believe that dreams are achieved when we connect with each other. So if you're dreaming of buying a new home or car, or planning for your future, or saving for that next vacation. Connect with us. We'll help you get there. Because connected, we all do better.
At Target Center, high school boys basketball, Class A quarterfinal, number 2 seed Dawson Boyd up on number 7 seed Heritage Christian Academy, 34-28. John Jacobson and Greg Miller back courtside at Target Center to look at highlights from the first 18 minutes today in Minneapolis. Josh Choquet had a good start with the basketball, a couple baskets early here for him, a little spin, and then he'll get an opportunity here, taking the handoff with Tarawali and knocks down the 3. But a lot of good basketball in that first half from Dawson Boyd, specifically Brayson Boyd. Coach, he is underneath all around the basket, got 16 points in the first half. It's a nice pass there from Yamlin for the basket. Another look at it again, and Boyd's been tough to stop for them in the first half. It's a 3, and then a corner 3 coming up here from Bo Johnson, the only bench point in the game for either team. And Owen Haig is definitely capable of hitting the outside shot. Knocks down a 3 for Heritage Christian Academy. They crawl back to within 6 at the half after being down 12. Choquet, Haig, and Tarawali all with 8 points. Boyd 16, Yamlin with 11, but again, he's got the 3 fouls at halftime, and Bo Johnson with 3 points.
I like that Heritage Christian has got 3 guys with 8 points, 3 weapons versus it seems like there's only 2 for Dawson Boyd, although one of them got 16 points, got half their points and a half. It'd be nice if for Heritage if they could get him in foul trouble, but hey, getting one of the big 2 in foul trouble already is a win for them. And I think this, looking at these stats, I mean, sometimes when you get to Target Center, the field goal percentage here you can see is low for both 3-pointers and regular, and that happens oftentimes. Rebounding, it seemed to me like there was more rebounds for Heritage, but they got a lot of offensive ones by Tarawali. And both teams they probably want to cut down on those turnovers. I thought that was an advantage for Heritage in their zone. They got a lot of deflections and stuff. So I think stat-wise, it's pretty even. Those 2 3-pointers for Dawson are the difference in the score.
We're going to break, one more timeout before the start of the second half. Fans of all ages here at Target Center. Should be a good second half. Heritage Christian, Dawson Boyd will have it for you next on CCX.
In 1935, Topline Financial Credit Union was founded by workers from our local phone company, by people who dedicated their lives to keeping our community connected. At Topline Financial, that dedication lives on because we believe that dreams are achieved when we connect with each other. So if you're dreaming of buying a new home or car, or planning for your future, or saving for that next vacation, connect with us. We'll help you get there. Because connected, we all do better.
Some of the good looks our crew has captured in the first half, ready for the second half between the Blackjacks and the Eagles. We talked to Heritage Christian this week. They played Dawson Boyd last summer in the Summer League, and so we lost, but we're familiar with them. I think we play better. We can compete with them. So he had a little bit of familiarity. They knew some of these guys and what to expect today, and although fell behind by double digits, get the ball here to start the second half down to 6.
And Dawson Boyd starting out in the zone. You didn't see that the first half at all. A little 3-2 zone. Probably tried to protect Yamlin from foul trouble.
Moulton, the Choquet. Moulton puts up a 3, too strong. An easy rebound there for Yamlin as the ball just flies right to him. Boyd will bring it up.
Interesting, HCA's in man-to-man. They weren't in man-to-man the first half.
Boyd to Yamlin. Kicks it back out. Stratmone into the corner. Yamlin for 3. Back iron not good. Choquet with the rebound.
Great pass.
Ahead to Haig. And goes back out. Shokeye, long three for him, not good. Boyk rebound.
I like the ball movement, though.
Ahead to Liebel, lays it in. First points of the second half.
He's a nice-looking athlete. Again, another one of those one-handed finishes that they teach nowadays.
Three from the corner, not good for Haig. Tarawali in the rebound. Backing down, Yamlin, and is fouled.
I don't think they called on Yamlin, but I'm not sure.
Well, it's going to be on Hested, but that'll be his fourth. Look at that basket again. The lay-in for Liebel. Guy who averages almost 19 a game. Only his second basket today. And a little bit of Dawson Boyd fans seeing our replay up on the Target Center board.
I'm surprised that their Target Center allows the replays because it can get the fans really going. I'm glad we get to see it.
The league, there have been times, not recently, where they have told them not to put up replays, not necessarily ours. Maybe they've gone away with them. If they get enough boos here, somebody will come over and tell somebody at Target Center to take those replays down.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Hey, don't boo us. We're just showing the video, right?
True.
His free throw is short. Boy, Tarawali struggled from the line today. Look at that again. There's a lot of ball.
Yeah, he was just falling down. But hey, luckily for Dawson Boyd, they didn't call the fourth foul on Yamlin. That would have been really bad.
Second one's good.
There you are, Boo.
9 points, 12 rebounds. He'll get a rest here. Palmer's in.
That's an early rest. They must have something they want to talk to him about.
Liebel all the way to the basket. He's got both baskets here in the second half for Dawson Boyd. A very capable scorer for them.
Yeah, and I said they need a third guy to come through, and so far he has, and he had no fear going against a 6'8" player.
Haig trying to attack. He thought he was fouled on that play. No call. It goes out of bounds off of him. Turnover on Heritage Christian.
That was a really nice fake, ball fake by Haig to get the guy going to his right, and then he just met some resistance at the rim.
Boyk hands it off to Johnson. Liebel from Tim. Good look. Didn't get it to go. Off Boyk, out of bounds.
Big couple next minutes here for both teams, right? If you're Dawson Boyd, you want to get some separation, get that up into the 15-16. HCA, of course, you want to cut into this lead and keep it in the 5 to 6 point range if you can.
Haig baseline, kicks it out. Moulton to Booms. Booms trying to attack and kicks it out. Choquet open three. Not good. Good position on the offensive board by Stratmone.
Wow,
Lead pass
catch.
ahead to Liebel. It's fouled by Moulton.
Wow, I bet Liebel plays wide receiver, man. That was quite a catch he just made there. Great athlete, way over his head. He jumped up and contorted his body and caught that ball.
That was a great pass, yeah, and a great catch too.
He's a strong kid.
Liebel's got over 1,000 career points for the Blackjacks, up and in.
In Heritage Christian, they have to get back on defense better. Twice now they've given up buckets in the fast break with long passes.
Liebel, all 6 points for the Blackjacks. They've outscored Heritage 6-1 here in the first 2.5 minutes of the second half. In the lead back to double digits at 11.
Tarawali's coming back in the game. He doesn't get much of a rest.
Booms. So trying to throw the pass back out. Missed Haig, and turnover by the Eagles. Tarawali is back in, and Moulton out.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough turnover. Kind of unforced error there when those happen. They happen in basketball. It's part of the game, but they're frustrating when they do. Back to that 1-3-1. Palmer up at the top. I like this. This was effective for him the first half.
High pass, but Liebel gathers it in.
Palmer altered the
Contested
shot.
shot. Palmer might still got a piece of that.
Got to board it.
Blackjacks keep possession though. Back out top to Liebel.
I love Palmer out top. He gives them problems. It's hard to pass the ball when he's up there.
Stratmone to Liebel. Corner. Johnson's open. Hit her 3 in the first half. Not good. Stratmone gets inside and gets the basket.
That's the weakness in this 1-3-1 is the weak side rebounding.
First basket for him today. Terawali goes in and shot spins out. Rebounded by Yamlin.
And Blackjack sticking in that zone. That's giving him some problems.
Yamlin attacking, then dishes off. Another pass out to Stratmone. Liebel, jump step, then back out Yamlin. Not good. Boyd crashing over Terawali, but couldn't get the inside position. Terawali with another board. Here's Haig. Owen Haig lost it. Picked up by Terawali. Goes to the basket, trying to get the interior pass, and called for traveling again. Doesn't like that call. Well, it's another turnover for the Eagles. They're a handful already here to start the second half.
Yeah, they're struggling with the zone. They've had a couple turnovers on it.
Down to the baseline. Boyd couldn't quite lay it in, so had to come down first, but then
I don't think he was going to lay it in, but he was thinking of slamming it in. But yeah, what a great athletic play just to catch it.
First basket for him in the second half. He's got 18 in the game. Palmer gets blocked by Yamlin. Ball tipped by Choquet. Back to Boyd. Off spin to Liebel with the lay-in. Timeout for Heritage. That is all. Dawson Boyd to start the second half, and they're up 17.
If you're HCA, you got to stick together right now. I know it seems like a bad run, but there's 13 minutes left in this game, and you already made a couple runs earlier. They just got to figure some stuff out against the zone and get back on defense. Good job on the weak side looking for that lob pass.
Last state tournament trip for Dawson Boyd, and it's only the third in school history, came back in 1991. It's been 34 years for the Blackjacks. There's a state tournament program from that season. And Corey Larson, number 14, one of the starters on the team, now the head coach for Dawson Boyd. There in the lower left. Jeff Nordgaard, number 32, back row, terrific player, went and played at Wisconsin, Green Bay, and then professionally for a number of years. Got to the state tournament, didn't win. It was won by Chisholm that year. Head coach Bob McDonald won Class A when it was just 2 classes in Minnesota, and even tougher to get to state. They made it to state in 1949 as Dawson, and in 91 as Dawson Boyd. And
long drought in between, but must feel sweet to get back. And I remember that Norgard, he was a big-time player. He's in the Hall of Fame at Green Bay, and his sister was a big-time player there too at Green Bay.
All the fans behind us saw the same pictures up on the scoreboard.
Oh, nice.
Big cheers, and Jeff Nordgaard's here today. I saw him before the game. And
cool.
Terawali, terrific look and fine. And there's Aaron Palmer with his first basket today.
That's a great look. It's like I said in the timeout, you got to do something to solve the zone. They did a good job, went high-low or the high post.
They need some stops defensively now, though.
They do.
Liebel's really been killing them, and there's another one.
Yeah, the first half he didn't do much at all. He's really come to play this half. He looks like a really good player.
10 points in the first 5 minutes of the second half for Liebel. Choquet, shot not good. Terawali with his 14th rebound. Moulton's shot not good. Boyd saves it in bounds and then lost out of bounds. It goes off of Johnson.
Moulton struggling with his shot. 3 misses from 3 that I know he can make.
Back out, here's Booms. Moulton. This 3 looked good, not good. Palmer crashes. And jump ball. Boyd got a hand on it.
I like that Moulton I like Moulton that had the confidence to just fire that one up the next time. Like you said, it looked like it was in.
Possession arrow. Gives the ball back to Dawson Boyd.
See if they go man here. Now they're behind. Nope, they're in the 2-3. No, they're man. They're man to man.
Stratmone. Handoff. Booms thought he had it cleanly knocked away on the reach in on Liebel. Instead, Booms will pick up a foul. It'll be his third. The only player at all in any kind of foul trouble for Heritage. Sinstelen and Haig back in for Heritage Christian. Booms and Moulton out. Liebel to Yamlin. Yamlin spins, attacks short, and Haig and had a hand on it, and finally Choquet with the ball.
Good job by Haig sticking with it, even though he got beat. He ended up getting the rebound. It's a good rebound.
Tarawali to Palmer. Back to Tarawali. Boyk on his back.
Good pass.
Kicks it out to the corner. Now Choquet. Holding. Trying to drive on Johnson. Backs it out.
Nice pass.
Great little pass underneath and unable to finish with Sinstelen. And then Boyk gets fouled.
A nice play by Choquet. Hey.
Look at it again. There's Moulton. He didn't try to poke him in the face, but that's what he did. And he got whistled for the foul. Or excuse me, on Sinstelen.
He's a little frustrated he missed that layup. Just went for the ball.
So it stays at 17-point lead here for the Blackjacks. Drive to the basket. Boyk missed on the dunk. Tarawali the rebound. Choquet push it up for Heritage. Twisting to the basket and scores. Layup for Boyk at the other end.
Boyk never got back on defense, but neither did Heritage when they scored, so he was cherry picking at the other end.
Sinstelen to Haig. Need him to get going, and there's a three.
And Haig can score in spurts. He can get hot.
11 points for Owen Haig.
Still tons of time in this game. They're down 14. Try to cut it under 10 here in the next 3 minutes or so.
Liebel turns, partially blocked. Boyk got ripped away by Tarawali.
I like how they're competing. Basketball's a game of runs, and if you just make your own run, you're right back in the game.
Choquet back to Tarawali to Choquet. Back to Tarawali. Turns, short shot, not good. Rebounded by Yamlin. He looks up court. Hangs onto it himself and hands off to Boyk. Stratmone. Boyk. He's swinging around right side. Johnson baseline. Shovels it off to Yamlin. Shot pocket 20. Yamlin backing out on Tarawali. Liebel. Tacks to the basket and scores again.
Liebel saw that he had a mismatch quickness-wise, and he can go either right or left. Took it to the rim.
9:40 to go, second half. Heritage in a big hole. Palmer shot blocked by Boyk, out of bounds.
I like that Palmer attack there. It's, just keep staying with it. You might get a foul call on something like that.
And number 2, Jonah Moulton. He replaces
Probably another short break for Tarawali. He's really working hard on both ends. Rebounding, playing defense.
Outside shot missed by Choquet.
It's hard for those big guys. They got to go rim to rim. Wing players, perimeter, they sometimes go free throw line to free throw line.
Yamlin, next little spin move. Johnson, baseline, trying to get the pass to the corner and deflected out of bounds.
Good D by Owen Haig on that play. He's really working hard, moving his feet. Stayed in front of Yamlin.
Johnson came up limping on that for Dawson Boyd, but he's all right.
You got to be careful of lobs and when you're playing a team like this.
Yamlin missed on the three. Johnson, nice offensive rebound. Gets it out to Liebel. Yamlin, kick it back. Stratmone for deep. Not good. Rebounded by Moulton. He gets fouled. Oh, a call for traveling. But maybe Johnson got him on the arm and kind of pulled him down. That's what Moulton certainly thinking. And instead, Moulton called for traveling.
A no call. Let's see if they got their arms tangled.
Yeah, there may not have been as much there as I thought.
Yeah, it could have actually been.
And Boyd scores off the inbound.
Could have been a Moulton that last play. They could have called it. But.
Booms to the corner. Moulton for three. Missed. Palmer rebounds and scores. 54-38, but time running down here, Greg, under 8.5 now on Heritage Christian.
Yeah, you got to get something going right now.
Yamlin for three, not good. Haig rebounds.
And get a stop and get a foul. It's a good way to start it if you're going to try to make a comeback here. Really
Liebel committing a foul in the backcourt.
It'd really be good to get a bucket here.
Choquet, Tarawali. Booms. Corner from Haig, short. Yamlin able to save it inbounds to Stratmon. Liebel lost it. Able to pick it back up, and Yamlin will bring it into the front court.
ACA did a good job moving the ball. They got it to the high post, swung it, got a wide open three in the corner, just missed.
Great pass, interior, Boyk from Yamlin, scored and one.
Boyk's a big-time player. Very smooth, can score so many different ways. He dunks, slashes to the bucket here, takes contact and finishes. He's going to be a heck of a player at Southwest Minnesota State. Put some weight on him. You know, he could be a undersized four, not undersized, but he could be a four-man stretch four.
25 points, 8 rebounds for Boyk here today. To mention the first half, school's all-time leader in both points and rebounds.
And his dad's a coach, and I saw a couple other players have dads who are coaches too, assistants.
Tarawali got the offensive rebound and he's fouled. I was on Boyk, that's just a second though.
Dawson Boyd's number 5, Grayson Boyd. That is his second, team's third of the half.
A little moisture on the floor they're trying to clean up. Moulton inbounding, now a 19-point deficit for Heritage. Moulton for three and hits this one.
Good for him, sticking with it. That was a nice out-of-bounds play. The inbounder throws it in and then steps out to the corner. Oftentimes they're open against the zone. And they know they're going to be open, so they anticipate the shot, and a lot of times you have a high percentage.
Steal by Choquet. Trying to keep control of the ball and finally does at the baseline. Back out, Moulton trying to pop another three. Short, Choquet with the save
Wow,
into
what a
Haig.
save. Great athletic play by Choquet. Choquet.
Booms, and it's stolen by Stratmon. 3-on-1 break here for the Jacks. Ahead to Liebel, or Johnson trying to get it back to Liebel. Stolen by Booms. Booms to the basket. Boyd comes out of there and blocks it out of bounds.
Tarawali tried to screen him off, almost an illegal screen, trying to seal his guy down there, but Boyk was able to just hide in the background and block this. Great timing by Boyk. He just didn't show us one way or another too early. He waited for him to make his move. Great block.
Timeout on the floor. Dawson Boyd fans excited. Their team up by 16 here. Under 7 minutes to go. Yeah, we saw Moulton hit a three a couple of possessions ago, but their three-point shooting has not been great today. Well, actually, for neither team. Dawson Boyd hitting at 17%,
yeah.
But Heritage Christian trying to climb back in on threes, just 21% for the day.
You see it all the time in Target Center. It's tough. It's a tough environment to shoot. You're just not used to it. Got that wide open background. Hard to concentrate and make them.
Fun for us to be back down at Target Center today. We did 2 4A games on Tuesday, both Maple Grove and Wayzata advancing to the 4A semifinals, which are going on tonight across town at Williams Arena.
Could have a West Metro final. I like the way Maple Grove's playing right now. And, Cretin-Derham Hall didn't, as the #1 seed, didn't blow out the 8th seed by any means. It was an 8-point game most of the game against Rochester John Marshall, who did a nice job. But I'm picking the upset in that one. I'm picking Maple Grove. Coach Schroeder's a great coach. He's been to state quite a few times. Coach Klein's a good coach, a great coach too for Cretin-Derham Hall. So I think it's going to be a great game. And I don't think they played their best in that first game. And I think they're going to play a lot better tonight.
HCA needs a run here. And Moulton to Palmer. Palmer, and knocked away from behind, out of bounds off Stratmone.
Yeah, this zone that they played the second half, it gave HCA troubles. And the other thing about that is they didn't have time to prepare because they didn't show it in the first half. It's a smart move by Coach Larson.
Choquet, 3 in and out. Terawale gets the rebound, up and in.
He's having a heck of a game on the boards. Really hustling.
11 points, 17 rebounds for the senior Terawale in his final week as a basketball player as he goes on to play college football. Boyk attacking, and he's fouled to go to the line for 2.
Boyk's starting to take over here. Left-handed drive. Really strong.
Fouls on Aaron Palmer, his second.
It's been a good ball game. I mean, it's not, the score is 15 points now, which is, if you're HCA, it's not what you want, but at the same time, it's been a very competitive game. A lot of players making good plays, just not shooting the ball from deep very well for either team.
In and out. And Palmer rebounds the miss on the second free throw attempt. So it stays at 15 points. Boyk now 26 points, 8 rebound game for him.
The other thing, HCA runs a really good man-to-man offense, and that's why they went to this zone.
Terawale to Haig. Couple dribbles on the baseline. Off to Moulton. Spinning and then bounce pass out to Choquet. To Terawale. Spins back out. Open look for Haig. Short on the three. Palmer rebounds the miss. Choquet faked the pass, takes the basket, and didn't get the shot to go. And rebounded by Yamlin.
They did everything right. They got the ball inside, outside, got wide open looks, got an offensive rebound, got a layup. Just couldn't score.
Yamlin with the basket. Remember, we thought it was such a big point when he picked up his 3rd foul in the first half.
It could have been.
And it could have been, but it turns out it hasn't been.
Yeah, that zone, I think, protected him too, right? He's not getting posted up and not working man-to-man on somebody.
Boyk missed that last shot, and a steal here by Liebel.
And I think Liebel's been the difference in the second half.
Blocked and fouled, and Liebel go to the line. Yeah, Yamlin's not scored in the second half after having 11 in the first half, whereas Liebel has really picked it up and he's going to get a chance to score more here. He's already has a dozen points after halftime.
And he's getting it different ways. He's getting it with getting steals, but a lot of it in transition. He's a really good, fast layup shooter.
Free throw up and good. Liebel is 68% free throw shooter on the season, but he's 4 for 4 here in the second half. Choquet shovels it off. Palmer gets Boyk in the air, but they couldn't finish underneath. Out of bounds off Choquet. Just not happening for Heritage here in the second half. Booms is going to come back in. And Palmer out. Dawson Boyd in control. In the state tournament, first time in 34 years. Oh, Boyk trying to attack. Didn't quite get to the rim for a dunk, but Terawale commits the foul, and he will go to the line to shoot 2 here.
He's a very aggressive player. He could have just flipped it in there and rolled it in, but he was going for the dunk, and he got hit in the leg. Just got hit on the hip a little bit. Now, that's one of the things you see with Anthony Edwards in the NBA too. If a guy's just going to fly through the lane and try to dunk, you're going to end up falling a lot and crashing on your hips and all that. You got to kind of be under control. But I'm glad he didn't fall down on that one.
Second one short, rebounded by Haig. Choquet off to Tarawali. Draws a lot of attention inside, able to get himself free and score.
And that's one thing in retrospect, easy to say, once the game's almost over here, but I think if they would have went inside to him a little bit more, that would have been more successful, but.
Yamlin on the baseline, drew a double team. Off a nice little lay-in on the drive down the lane for Hested. Hested is his second basket today.
A few years ago, the high school league decided to go to a consolation tournament, which is actually run by the Coaches Association. The high school league does not run that. I'm glad that they do that. I mean, for a team like Heritage, they could win the consolation. They're a good team. Just run into a really, really good team.
They won it last year.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh. And I also like, their attitude. You can just tell that they're a team that's just going to keep grinding and playing hard and want to win that thing. So that makes sense to me that they won it last year because they got that kind of leadership.
Well, they had consolation back in the day, and I feel like it went away when they went to the 4 classes.
True.
And it went away for a number of years until the invention of the Coaches Association brought it back.
Yeah, so the team that I was with in 2004, Armstrong, we didn't have it then. We lost our first game. And to be honest, I don't think those guys would have wanted to play in it. Some teams do want to, some teams wouldn't want to, but.
Choquet trying to attack Tarawali, another rebound, puts it back up and gets it blocked by Boyd. Here's Liebel ahead. Oh, great little real step and gets to the rim again. Connor Liebel has been huge here in the second half timeout for Heritage.
I thought he took an extra step after the Euro, but it was beautiful.
He might have. It was the Euro step.
That's what I thought, but it was great body control.
But it looks good, Greg. Watch the replay. Tarawali lets Boyd time this perfectly. It's all ball. And at the other end,
two. No, it's legit. That was it. Just covered a lot of ground with it. Looks like you could be a triple jumper. Guy's a good athlete.
Dawson Boyd getting closer to moving into the semifinals. I will say, Greg, one more point about my time out in West Central Minnesota when I wasn't making a lot of money. I think back to how much I got paid at KDMA.
What year was it? I'll tell you your salary.
83 to 86.
I bet you got 10,000.
Yeah, yes, that was right. But I had enough money for pizza and some beverages on the weekend. And the single guy, it's about all I needed out there, right?
And you live in an apartment?
And I was paying $225 a month for a furnished apartment.
Wow.
And I had cable TV for $12 a month.
So what was your next job after that?
KROX radio up in Crookston.
Okay.
A year up there, and then I worked, and then I got into television. I worked at KXLI TV with our classmate Wally Langfellow, and then eventually, here's my whole resume for all you folks wondering at home. And
yeah, I know they all want to know.
Yeah,
Inquiring minds want to know.
I'm sure they do.
I know the producer wants to know too.
Baseline shot, Sinstelen missed it, and rebound by Dawson Boyd. It's taken down by Hested up into the front court. Yamlin. And back to Boyd. Well, Boyd's been fun to watch today, hasn't he? And Liebel here in the second half.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough team to beat here the next couple of days.
Yeah, I think they got a chance to win it all. I mean, there's a reason they're the number 2 seed. All the coaches know how good they are.
Class 4A started. The other classes started early in the week. Boyd, as the shot clock's running down, missed on the shot.
Yeah,
the rebound started Tuesday. But for Class A, you get to the championship, you're playing 3 games in 3 days rather than 3 over 5 like the 4A teams.
Yeah, they're this year. Yeah, they're even getting a day off between each game for the 4A.
Only 2:15 to go. Oh, Boyd with the big finish. 29 points for Braden Boyd. Looks the exclamation point on it with 2 minutes to go. Choquet off. Sinstelen missed at the rim. Yamlin with it.
To your point, I think the next time out it would be smart for Dawson to maybe even call timeout right here and get their guys out. You don't want any tweak of an ankle. Give them a little rest.
And then 40 to go. Shokaye commits the foul. Heritage, they're going to get that dunk again.
Yeah, he didn't meet much resistance on that one. He was smelling dunk from the time he got it.
Drew Sadler, senior, is in for Heritage Christian, along with Max Volker, who is a freshman.
Drew Sadler, number 10, Ken Volker, and number 11, Max Volker.
Yamlin, it's a nice round of applause. Kate Solom, senior guard, will replace him.
This is a time when you can get your seniors out of the game too, when it's not their last game, but it's their last game in the championship round. So Heritage Christian can make some subs and get a nice ovation for their guys.
Mason Bolton and Colton Botham cousins are both into the lineup.
The Blackjacks brought the whole town of Dawson here today, and Boyd.
Or Boyd, right. Boyd will get out after this free throw, or one more.
Sea of yellow and black up there.
Mitchell Myers, 6'1" senior, in. Gunnar Olsen getting ready to check back in for Boyd.
Boyd's going to get a big hand. He came through when he needed it.
31 points for Boyd.
Quite a player. Definitely one of the best players at any class here in the state tournament.
Ben Volker is also in now for Heritage Christian. Logan Comfort in, number 20.
Good ball movement by HCA, running their offense. They know what they're doing.
Max Volker for 3, not good. And the rebound pulled down by Colton Botham. Botham will bring it into the front court.
When any of these guys come and watch a Timberwolves game, they can say they played on this court.
Absolutely. Pass intended for Solom in the corner, out of bounds. Elijah Olk, number 14, a freshman, into the lineup for Heritage. Under a minute to play.
Great season for HCA, and their season's not over, but they won 24 games, and you got a chance to win 2 more. I'd like to see them do it.
Botham into the front court. Hand off to Myers. Right side. Colton Botham and back out. Myers. The ball movement here by Dawson Boyd. Great interior pass. And not able to get the finish at the rim there was Solom on the pass from Mason Botham. Back comes Heritage the other way. Drive to the basket. We're going to get a foul on Botham. And free throws coming for Logan Comfort.
Both coaches got to be happy that their guys came in here and executed. They're not getting a chance to play during the regular part of the game, and they go in and they weren't just goofing around. They were running their offense both ways.
Comfort at the line. We'll get the last substitutes in.
You want to score a point in the state tournament right here, man. I hope he makes his free throw.
Landon Keeman and Ace Larson, number 32, in for
32, Ace Larson.
Dawson Boyd.
Yes.
Alex Zitsev.
In the record book of scoring in the state tourney the rest of your life.
Zitsev in for Heritage Christian here. Final 20 seconds of play. Larson, back out high to Myers. Solom, I don't know if they're going to shoot here.
Yeah, it's
Final seconds.
It's good etiquette not to shoot at this point. Sometimes the fans want some certain players to shoot. We got a foul out top.
Sather will get in the record book having committed a foul.
That's what he wanted.
0.7 seconds to go.
Oh, but he's giving his opponent a chance to get in the record book with a free throw.
Solom with a 1-and-1. And that'll be it. And there we go. Finally the clock started, and that is it. But Dawson Boyd up at halftime by 6, but really came on strong in the second half. Gunnar Liebel was outstanding. Grayson Boyd continued his strong play throughout from start to finish. Dawson Boyd, a great team. They're going on to the semifinals, and Coach Larson and the staff and these players, this is a special team they've got.
Yeah, he's had these guys for a long time. 4 of them, I think, were starters since 9th grade. Built the program up, got to state 2 times. You're lucky if you know, as a coach, if you get there once, and a player, if you get there 2 times, it's amazing season. And, you know, they definitely gave it a game today. It's just they ran into a really good team.
Dawson Boyd's really played well. They'll be a good team to play in the semifinals.
Yeah, I think they can win it all, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, Dawson Boyd, they got all the parts. They got guards, you know, they got tall wings. They got a beast in the middle who can shoot threes and dunk on you. So they're definitely a good team.
Congratulations to them. Well, that will wrap up our coverage for the winter sports season on CCX Channel 45, as all the coverage of the semifinals and finals here in basketball. And we'll bundle up for spring sports in a couple of weeks. Thanks to all of our crew for their work not only today, but all season. It's for Greg Miller and all of us here at CCX. Final score, Class A boys basketball. Dawson Boyd, their 28th win of the season. They win it over Heritage Christian Academy of Maple Grove. 69-46. Blackjacks, the final. Good night from Minneapolis.